take you guys out on a group ride with me. It's a beautiful Saturday night in Philly. I got up with the Onewheel Philly Facebook group. I think the very first thing you should do when you order your Onewheel is to join your local Facebook group. If you want to know what equipment I use to shoot this footage with, it'll be in the description below. A good benefit about joining the Facebook group is they give you advice, different tips, different tricks that you can do with your Onewheel. They point you in the right direction if you have any questions. Also, you meet like-minded people that are interested in what you're interested in, and meet some new friends along the way. The best thing about joining your local Facebook group is group rides will be organized mainly through Facebook. You guys can meet up and then ride out. Another thing that's dope about group rides is everybody's looking at you. I mean, everybody. I mean, you turn the corner with 30 people on a Onewheel. Nobody even knows what it is yet. People ask you, oh, how does it work? They say it's so cool. They say, how much is it? I tell them it's as much as your iPhone in your pocket. So as you see, there's a mixture of Onewheels and electric unicycles. We joined up and collaborated with the other electric unicycle group in the area. These guys were dope. I also got an opportunity to ride one and failed miserably, but it might be something that I'm willing to do in the future. So I have the Onewheel Pint, and when I pulled up, there was nobody pulling up with a Pint. Everybody had an XR or an electric unicycle. So electric unicycles, you know, they go 40 miles an hour. So there's no way I'm keeping up with them, right? The XR goes 26 miles an hour. My Onewheel Pint, you know, can only do 13 before it starts giving me pushback. So I'm like, yo, do I need to go out and buy an XR just to do group rides? Because I love my Pint so much that, you know, that would be hard for me to justify that purchase. But when I got out there, the Pint was fine. Reason being that, you know, nobody's gonna just leave you in the dust behind if you got a slower ride. And you know, you just do everything that you can to keep up. The one thing about the Pint though, and its limitations, is you gotta watch out for the pushback, because when you're out riding with other people, you don't realize how fast you're going because you're trying to keep up with them. Like if you weren't riding with somebody, you know your pace, you know what you're supposed to do, you know what you can get away with and what you can't. Very quickly will your board start to give that pushback during group rides, and you don't want to do that too much unless you want to break your face or something. One thing though, people had the older XRs that only had the 8-mile limitation, so my Pint wasn't a disadvantage for that. So when people pulled over to charge, you know, it was because everybody needed a charge and not just my Pint. Another good thing about group rides is you go through parts of the city that you've never been before, because somebody's leading the pack. They've been through the trails, they've been on group rides before, and they know where to go, where you can't go, where the nice paved roads are at. It just makes the whole experience seamless and dope.